Please get excited, but please don't get appalled. You are about to watch Mafia Radio with DJ Paul.
Man. Shorty Shordie, my brother Murda Beatz. Welcome to Mafia Radio with your boy, DJ Paul, and my girl, Odalis. How y'all doing, man?
What's up, y'all?
Not much. I'm cooling.
Man, we're
Murda,
chilling,
what
man.
you doing, man?
I'm chilling. I'm out here in LA. Man, DJ Paul, I ain't see the last time I saw DJ Paul, I brought in my 21st birthday in the studio with him.
That's amazing.
Crazy. We cooked up some crazy beats on the MPC. I don't know where those beats went, but them shits are hard as fuck.
Man, we
That's
need to
legendary.
find those beats, man. We need to find those
Real
beats.
shit. That shit was crazy,
bro. How long you in LA?
I started living out here probably like a couple years ago. So
Oh, you did,
since that trip, that trip was my first time out here. I stayed out here. I celebrated my birthday in the studio with you. Like I was just chilling, you know what I'm saying? So now like the last few years I've been living out here and stuff, you know?
Yeah, we gotta get up, bro. We gotta get up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so y'all did a track with Trippie Redd, Love?
Yeah, so me and Shorty, like we got in the studio together about 6 months ago. And the first time we were in the studio, we made like 8 records, crazy bangers. Like we actually, one of the songs, I'm pretty sure we shot the video the next week too. So we were going crazy and we're like, man, let's just do a project. So then we got in the studio like a few more times. And one of the records that came out was the LOVE. We ended up putting Trippie Redd on it. We shot the video here in LA about a month ago. And we just dropped it a couple weeks ago.
So. Smash.
Crazy.
Crazy. Shorty, where you from?
I'm from Baltimore. I'm from
Okay,
You in LA too?
I'm from Baltimore.
You in LA too, or you in Baltimore?
No, I'm sectioning Baltimore right now, but I'll probably be in LA next month or two. So yeah, it's more like a music thing now. Before it was I want to go out there, take a little trip, see the hills. Now it's like, man, everybody I need to work with and I want to work with is out there, so I might as well just relocate myself.
Yeah, be more, body more.
Okay. Shorty, a lot of your content is about love and heartbreak and gangster being out of style. I love your songs like FDP and Save a Little. Tell me more about where your inspiration comes from.
It still comes from Baltimore, so it still comes from that struggle. It still comes from growing up out here. So majority of it, and I don't really like to chastise it too much. I think I'm using that word right for real. I don't really like to say that I don't make music for the streets because it still come out to be for the streets, but it's more heartfelt now. Like I know a nigga want to hear something about a nigga doing something to this person, doing something to that person, but how about I speak about the shit that we don't speak about for real? You feel me? The feelings that we don't express. You feel me? So I thought about it like that. So I might as well do it like that for real. So I'm more on look at it now as me expressing feelings that normal niggas just don't express for real.
Okay, that drip set.
Mm-hmm. How did you and Murda meet?
How we meet, right? Somebody asked me that the other day and I ain't know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I think it was majority of the time, I don't know, Murda may be able to tell you, but majority of my relationships with people be people relationship. You feel me, Paul? It don't be no music shit. If you feel me, like it be like regular shit going on. I'm like, damn, I fuck with cuz. Let's do some music. You feel me?
Okay.
I think it went like that. Like, and if it didn't, it went something like that. Like, you're a cool guy. I'm a cool guy. We hooked up. We started like linking in our talents, and the shit came out great. So for sure, that's my guy.
That's pretty much how it happened though. Like I remember I DM'd Shorty like a couple years ago. I was like, man, I fuck with your music and shit, but like, we never really connected like that. So I saw that he was out in LA and shit, and then we connected. I pulled up on him, and then yeah, the rest was history.
Yeah, me and
Okay.
me and Juicy met through a mutual friend. Like I was making beats for this one dude, and then he had told Juicy, he's like, hey, it's this kid named DJ Paul. He lived on the south side of town, and like, you know, he makes some super dope beats. You should fuck with him. And Juicy came over to my house, my parents' house, and we just started making beats together. And I could play the keys and this and that. We just started making beats, and then it just went from there.
That's
You
great.
know what I'm saying?
More authentic, man.
Legendary.
Authentic relationships, they last long.
Yeah. When they meant to be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna work.
For sure.
It's gonna work.
So what was your first impression of each other as people?
I was like, damn, this guy's a rock star.
I was fucking with her. I only heard him. I never, to be crazy, to be honest, I never heard him or seen him. Like, I never seen him or heard him for real. I just always heard his tags on his beats.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? I never seen him or heard him. So then when I did see him and heard him, nigga, like you feel me? Nigga, I swear,
Okay.
This shit, I'm like, fuck with good. You feel me? He done broke out. I'm asking him to hit the weed. He don't want to hit the weed, but he done reversed it. Like, you want to hit the drink though? I'm like, all right, fine. You feel me? This fuck with stuff. You feel me? So it was cool. He was a cool guy. I fuck with him.
I'm not gonna lie, we got lit in the studio. We drank like 2 bottles of tequila. Made 8 songs, like we were lit.
Songs that night though, like yeah.
And that's where I was just seeing Shorty's energy. I was like, man, this guy's a real rock star. Like, and like his work ethic, he be going in banging out songs and shit. Like all the rappers I came up with, they freestyle, make songs in 20 minutes. You know, that's what I'm used to, and I appreciate that workflow. So you know what I'm saying? When I got in with Shorty and like the first session, was like, damn, we did 8 songs. Like that's the workflow I appreciate, and those are the artists I kind of like gravitate towards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
speaking of that, Murda, like, and Shorty, both of y'all can answer this. Like, what have you learned from working with other people? Like, obviously, you learn stuff when especially you, Shorty. How long you been in this? Murda, you've been around for a minute. Shorty, how long you been in this?
5 years. Like, financially 5 years. On papers, probably 2 now. 2 going on 3 now. So 2.5.
So let's start with you, Shorty. Then we go to you, Murda. Shorty, what have you learned being in the studio with other people?
I done learned different shit. I done learned different things. I done learned different things as far as music and like talking to them and getting into what the person like and shit like that, for real. You feel me? So my biggest thing, or to like answer it or like to curve it a little bit, for real, what I get out of it is more knowledge. These niggas older, I'm gonna sit my dumb ass back, for real, and listen to some shit, for real. You feel me? I ain't one of them young niggas that be like, I don't trying to hear that. I'm sitting back, I want to hear that, and I'm giving my 2 cents, for real, too, for real. You feel me? Because I gotta ask my questions. I gotta see what's going on, for real. You feel me? But I done been in the studio with different artists, so as though Shoreline Mafia, whereas though they get high. They sit back, get high, the same shit I do, and do music all night, for real. Whether anybody else like it or not, they like it, for real. I like that, for real. I'd have been then turn around, being in the studio with Rich Homie Quan, and he get in the studio, know his IQs, he know his pitch for his voice. He damn near know how to record himself. You feel me? Oh shit, I'm missing out. I'm really on the outside looking in on the music tip. I'm just doing music. Like, fuck is I'm doing? I'm supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to be going in the studio. This my IQ. Well, this what you supposed to do. And I can record myself if you want some bullshit. Like, watch out real quick. I can go ahead and do it myself, for real. You feel me? So I done learned that with Yo, and then been in the studio with Murda. And your work ethic with the beats is like me with making music. So it's like, I need to fuck with that too. Like, I don't know, Paul. Just me being now and being on professional time and being in the studio with niggas, it make me like wanna brighten my horizon for real.
Yeah. One of the most important things you said was with Rich Homie Quan about him knowing how to basically engineer himself, in which Murda Beatz will tell you that's so important. Like, I'm gonna tell you a story that happened to me a long time ago in Vegas when I was living in Vegas. I went to Guitar Center, and I wanted to buy just a little 8-track little recorder, just something easy. I was like, I want just something easy just to record vocals over a 2-track or whatever, right quick for mixtape type shit, and this and that. And this the dude working in there, he told me, he's like, don't do that, bro. He's like, sit your ass down and fucking learn Pro Tools or Ableton. You gotta know that. You gotta know that, like, even when he said, even if you're not going to be recording yourself, you want to know if an engineer is screwing you on your hours. If he's taking too long to do shit, you paying about an hour, he's taking too long, whatever, he bullshitting around, because they do that. I see him do that all the time. So he said, you need to know it just for that alone. In worst case, you just record yourself. And I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not buying this thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this Ableton. I learned how to record myself on Ableton. I learned how to record myself on Pro Tools and this and that. And I learned everything else. I learned Reason. I learned all these programs just to do it myself. And I saved so much money doing that, saved so much time. You know what I'm saying? And the knowledge is good.
And the artistry come out too. Like, I feel like the artistry is on a whole nother level. You feel me? And when you're able to do all those things on your own a little bit, it's like your artistry gonna be on a whole different level too, for real. You feel me? You're gonna want it to sound a certain way. You're gonna want it to come off a certain way. Like, I'm getting into that for sure.
Murda, what you learned being in the studio with guys? You've been in the studio with everybody from Drake to anybody you can name, fucking Migos. Like, what have you learned?
I've been in with a lot of people. I feel like the one main thing that I've learned is just like how to read the room, because every session is a different session and everyone's vibe is a different vibe. And see, with me too, it's like I don't go, sometimes I go to sessions and I'm not really trying to cook up. I make a lot of beats on the fly every day, right? So I'll come with a pack, but it really takes a certain artist to motivate me to just want to cook up on the spot. And that was the same thing with Shorty. The first session, we're cooking up, he's banging out the beats. I'm like, fuck, this shit, the way he's working, how quick he's working, it makes me want to put the headphones on and cook up. And then I make Good Evening right there. You know what I'm saying? So and that's the first single that we put out. So that's I think the biggest thing is just reading the room and knowing how to vibe with people. Because how musicians and creatives, man, we're all weird different people. Sometimes I'll go to the studio and I'll be out of it, and then people probably reading my vibe oh shit, I don't think he's fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I'm just so out of it. And then it's sometimes I be going to the studio and I be getting that vibe off of artists, and you got to figure out how can you bring the vibe up in the room. Sometimes we'll pull up with the dice. I think that's what we did with the Shorty session first day. We pulled up with the dice. Just get fun, get the vibe going. Start shooting some dice. The shards, just get the energy up. So then when we go make some music, it's the inspiration's there. You know what I'm saying?
I hate cooking up on the spot in the studio. I don't like it. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm like you. I walk in there with a pack, and if I need to alter something from that beat, then I do that. But I hate cooking up because, I'm sure you've been through this, Murda and Shorty. When you cooking up in the studio, you got 100 drunk niggas around. Everybody want to throw an input in there, and everybody, I'm like, man, leave me alone, bro. I know, look, I got this. Leave me alone. I don't need you to tell me to put a triplet on the hi-hat. I was gonna do that anyway, nigga.
That's what that's another day. That go back to what Murda say, reading the room. I don't really be having too many niggas in the room like that. So Murda attack that situation. You should say I always had females and shit like that. I'm cool.
Nice.
I got females and shit in my session for real. So he attacked that situation oh shit, I can just be in my own bubble in this motherfucker. You feel me? So he did his own little thing. And as a type of artist that I am, we knocking the beats out, he playing them. But then it's I done turned that beat off and said some shit, or I done harmonize some shit out loud to the point where it's now he can't even pull out another beat. You understand what I'm saying? He gotta now go on a jiffy, and we gotta whip that up right then and there. So I like the boy, man.
But to what DJ Paul said though, it's those times when you're making beats in the studio, that's like what brings like, that puts you in like outside the box and gets you kind of uncomfortable. And those are the situations that let you grow. Like I remember there was times I was like 19, 20 years old in the studio with the Migos, like 40 people in the room. Like you couldn't even move. And like, they want me to come in and cook up and shit. But like, those are like the situations who make you, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. So Murder, how did your relationship with the Migos start?
It started on Twitter. I hit up one of their boys on Twitter. I DM'd him. I was like, yo, I'm going to send you some beats playing for Takeoff and Quavo because Offset was locked up at the time. And then I'm like, if you plan for him, I'm going to send you some beats for yourself too. And he was like, at the time, this guy wasn't even rapping like that. He was like, oh, I'm just engineering them, so send some beats. So I sent them through, and then he hit me up 2 weeks later, like, yo, we made some shit. They're going to hit you up. Then I remember like the Migos Twitter followed me and Coach K hit me up and shit. And then they started flying me out there. I started staying with them. That's pretty much how it all started.
That's insane. How you think? That's amazing.
Yeah, you can't beat that connect. Coach K, shout out to Coach K, man. I love Coach K to death, man. Coach K been in my house out here in LA. I've been working with Coach K ever since he was with Jeezy, like 2007.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, long time. So, Shorty, like I heard that you was on a quest to become the street Prince. You a Prince fan, man?
Yeah.
I love Prince, man. I love Prince.
Yeah, man. God. And then I got it from my uncles. These niggas, like they true Baltimore street niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for them to like something like that, I gotta tap in. And then as I tapped in, it made me more of a person like, man, I'm gonna be myself, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna be myself all the way throughout the time. They're gonna accept me for me. And that's just how it's gonna go. And it's been going right ever since then. Like, Prince got a whole nother swag. The only thing I can't do with Prince, dude, is the swag. Like that's his own shit. My own little shit is like a Baltimore different. Like I got like little sweatsuit, hoodies. Like that's my thing. Like Baltimore like type of thing. That's my thing. You feel me? Shorty had his own little swag. Me, I'm more on females. How yo was like. Female. I love it, like for sure.
Have you flown? I'm sorry, Dallas.
You good? No, do you think?
Shorty, have you flown through Minneapolis airport? The huge airport that they got? Okay. Next time you go there, they got a Prince store in that airport. It's so cool. I fucking bought the whole store up the last time I was there last year, and it's so cool. They got everything about Prince in their stores. It's amazing. You got to go there.
See, the crazy part about landing out there, I didn't know Prince was from out there. Feel me? I ain't know he's from Utah. I ain't know he's from out there. You feel me, bro? When I flew out there, it's like a valley. Like the airport is in a valley. Like it's surrounded around like fucking mountains. So damn near the whole city surrounded around mountains for real. I'm like, he from out here? This is like that? He got he from out. So it made me so heartfelt because it's like, bro, when you fly to BWI, bro. You fly Washington, you like this? A nigga from out here? Like, for real? You feel me? It's a give you a different feeling for a person. It's like, damn, you made it out of this. You feel me? Like, that's super tough. You feel me? So it's like, man, I embraced them. And embracing me just to keep it alive for real, to be the street, yo. You feel me?
Hey, Murder.
What up?
Where you at?
What do you mean where I'm at? I'm in LA.
I can't see you. I couldn't see you real quick. So when you look at
I ain't been back to Canada in like a year because of the COVID shit.
Really?
Yeah, I'm from Canada and shit, so I just been in LA chilling really. I just had my 27th birthday like a few days ago. I was in Puerto Rico.
That's beautiful.
Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday.
That's what I'm saying, man. Birthday. I brought in my 21st birthday with DJ Paul in the studio. I'm 27 now, man. Crazy.
Time flies, man.
So Murder, when you're
So,
looking for old inspo and like new samples to fuck with, what that process look like for you?
man, really just like living life. I don't know. Like for me, lately I've just been getting a lot of inspiration from my music, just living life and just doing shit, having fun, partying, turning up, doing this, doing that. It might not even be partying, it might just be going to shoot some hoops, might be going on a hike, might be going and taking a drive down PCH, might be, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be anything. And then just come back,
PCH.
get into that zone and just cook up, really. Like I've really been like I've really been taking excuse me, I've really been taking like life and just like making it into art lately, you know?
Got some inspo down in Puerto Rico?
All that.
Oh, hell yeah. I know he did. I
No.
know he did, man. Puerto Rico. I like what you said about the PCH, man. The PCH is just a vibe, man. If you ain't went down to PCH, man, like, it's a whole vibe.
Yeah,
I love the PCH.
Crazy, man. Every time I drive down there, just it's inspiring, you know, just the, you know, God's biggest creation, greatest creation, the ocean, you know what I'm saying? Every time I see that, big blessing.
Yeah, they said it's good to live by the water. I want to live by the water eventually. Because they said the ocean, like, for whatever reason, like, washes out your brain every day.
That's crazy.
It's kind of weird, but they said that.
If I start living by the water, I'm gonna start putting waves in the background of every beat I make.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it. How was it working with Lauryn Hill, bro? That's crazy.
Yeah, so I didn't work with her. We just sampled the record. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was crazy though. We were at Drake's that night. We were like playing 2K, cooking up, chilling and shit. I was with my manager, and he wanted to make something like for the females with a female sample. So we came across the Lauryn Hill X Factor. I chopped it up. We made the beat, and then yeah, he did the song. We had that song done in like I'd say like probably like an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, have you ever met her? No.
No, I seen her perform at I think a Revolt conference like a few years ago in Miami. That was it. I never met her though. She's amazing, talented artist.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's the queen.
Yes, beautiful song.
I just
Amazing
saw
sample.
I just saw that her album went diamond. She was like the first female ever.
I saw that. That was crazy.
Crazy, man.
That's insane.
Oh, let me ask you something, Shorty. How accurate was The Wire?
It was on TV.
Yo, Shorty kills me, man. Shorty kills me,
Like
man.
that. It was on TV. But it's what it was, but it was on TV, so you gotta clean it up. When you put it on TV, you put anything on TV, you gotta clean it up. You gotta clean it up. You gotta clean it up. You got to. I ain't never been down Memphis before for real, but I done heard too many like situations. I know rappers that's from there. I like what thinking like, oh yeah, y'all getting down just like us for real. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Boy, come up here from Memphis for real. Shorty was country as shit. I ain't know what the fuck he was talking about. I ain't know what the fuck he was talking. He came up in the summertime, chill with us for like a month or two for real. You feel me? Let us know the whole little get down there for real. You feel me? Like Shorty was really like a stand-up guy for real. So we, as him being able to chill with us that long, it's like it's normal to him. So it's like, oh yeah, you stepping just like us. You walking same type of situations we walking in for real. You feel me? So if they were on TV for Memphis, I know they're gonna clean it up.
Yeah, Memphis and Baltimore got a lot in common. Memphis is nutty as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's gangster as fuck, and obviously Baltimore is gangster. You know, when I used to do shows in Baltimore, I used to be like, out of all the places I done performed in the world, I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of all the places I done performed in the world, Baltimore was the only place where I would be like, just everybody just be ready because shit might go down at any moment. You know what I'm saying? But once I got there, everybody in Baltimore loved the hell out of me.
It's fun. Yeah, hell yeah.
They loved the hell out of me. They was like, bro, we love to see this. I'm talking about the most gangsters, killers looking niggas in the world will come up to me just all hugs. Like, bro, anything you need down here. I went to a night strip club, and tell you about that later. But
Right.
a blast in Baltimore, man. Blast.
Yeah.
Yo, I got a question. I got a question for you, DJ Paul.
Run it.
What inspired, like, what music inspired your sound, like your production sound?
That's easy. It was Public Enemy, Ghetto Boys, Luke Skywalker, NWA, and rock music.
That's hard.
So
That's fire.
if you look at my studio, I got guitars all over this motherfucker.
And
Like
I
I
would-
love guitars.
Yeah, I got guitars in my crib right now. I just put up, like, my pops passed away like 5 years ago, so I got his guitars from my mom's crib in Canada over Christmas. I literally just hung them up today in my house.
How you get?
Yeah, I got guitars all over this motherfucker. I love
Yeah,
guitars.
I grew up on rock music too. Like, you know, my parents were hippies, man.
You feel me? Like they was their own shit. Like, yo, y'all like, listen, DJ Paul. Y'all was your own shit. Like, man, bro, them geeked off that. Like, you feel me? Like, how you can't get nothing that you just named. You can't get none of them groups out of y'all. You feel me? Like, it went like you can't. I can't name a song. I can't geek off a song. I can't really like trip off a song. Like, oh yeah, that inspired them from that for real. Like, nah, man, y'all had y'all own little situation. Like you feel me? Like y'all was turned up for a little minute. Like y'all was really like your own situation. Like, as you name them, I can name groups and then name y'all. You feel me? Like when niggas name about music for real, how I be like putting my music together and making it fast, how I be talking fast for real. But it's just cause where I'm from for real, I like stack words on top of words like that for real. You feel me? But the way how y'all rap, Bone Thugs and Harmony, niggas and brought them up to me like, yeah, you sound like Bone Thugs and Harmony. I'm like, bro, I don't even know them, bro. You feel me? Like, oh God, I gotta be honest with a nigga. I'm like, I don't even know them, bro. Nigga,
Shorty, you the most honest nigga I've ever interviewed.
Nigga music, and I'm like, oh, it's hard. This hard. You feel me? Like, not in this situation, but then around that time, them spitting like that. Oh, y'all, these niggas was elite. You feel me? Like, just and that goes down. That passed down to 3-6 Mafia. Niggas I grew up with, Boosie. These niggas elite. Like, these niggas is like in their own category. And then for the hear what they listen to and what they get inspired off of, that's a whole nother situation, bro.
That shit's crazy though, because like the whole sound that you guys created, like the 3-6 sound, like that shit is like still so relevant nowadays. Like, people are still making 3-6 type beats.
Definitely.
People are still making songs like you guys, sampling shit. Everything is like the same, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. Everything sounds like 3-6 Mafia now, which is a blessing. Like, you know, I like it. I clear like maybe 3-4 samples a week of people redoing the songs. There's so many dope ones coming out right now, and now it's starting to get into like R&B. I'm clearing R&B singles, samples now, where people like redoing our songs into R&B, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is 31 years for us right now. I'm like, damn, 31 years later, these people are still jamming, you know, and remaking 3-6 Mafia songs. It's amazing. I want to ask y'all something. We'll start with you, Murda. And then we go to you, Shorty. What is the first 3-6 Mafia song you heard that locked you in? You was like, okay, I'm in.
Fuck, man. I don't even know. I gotta like look at my shit. Let me see. But honestly, man,
Shorty,
I could probably go back on my Facebook or something.
Shorty, which one was it for you, Shorty? Which one was it for you, Shorty?
That fly, the fly. I stay
fly.
Fly.
Yeah.
I was a young nigga. I was born in '96, so I was geeking. I don't get a geek. I'm like, oh yeah, that's that's Crown Plies and all that. That's my uncles and them went and stopped playing that shit in the car. You dig what I'm saying?
You were born in '96, so you was 10 when Stay Fly came out. No, you was 9. You was 9.
I was geeking in the car, but I was riding around with my uncles and them. They put me deep with music. They like Jeezy, all that shit, Boosie. They put me deep with music as I got like older for real, riding ride around in the car with them and I'm listening to music. Like, oh, this shit hard. Niggas geeking. Oh, this 369. Boy, I'm geeking now. I'm plugged in for real. Like, y'all had like IG or some shit back then, man. Y'all have been plugged super in, man. Everybody would have been wanting to tap in and see what's going on, all that shit. Like, for real, man. For real.
Man, the first one I heard was Popping My Collar. There was this kid. So I'm from Fort Erie. I'm from Canada. There's like this kid that was making beats in Welland, and he always used to listen to Project Pat. Always, all the time. I think like before I was even working with the Migos, he had like a Project Pat. Like he had a song with him and shit. He used to have his name in his production credit. I was like, man, I gotta get my production credits up. Like I got no.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a big one. The good part about Popping My Collar is it was on the same album as Stay Fly and Side to Side, and there was a lot of hits on that album. And when I made that album, or we made that album, I named that album The Most Known Unknowns, which is funny because, you know, you got to always watch what you wish for, Shorty. Like you new to the business, so always watch what you wish for because it should have happened. So when I named that album Most Known Unknowns, next thing I know, it was hits after hits on that album. Because I was talking about like, I had the whole intro like playing all our songs like Slob on the Knob and this and that. And I'm like, damn, it's like we got money, we rich, but nobody really know who we are. You know what I'm saying? So next thing I know, Stay Fly blew up. Popping My Collar blew up. Side to Side blew up. Kanye West got on Side to Side. This and that. It just started going crazy. Then 9 months later, we win the Oscar and we become the most Googled thing in the world. And I was like, holy hell. Within 9 months of me saying that nobody know who we are, now everybody know who we are. And now I'm sitting up here like, damn, I don't really want people to know who I am. I want to be able to go to the grocery store and niggas leave me the fuck alone. So you gotta watch it, man. What happened? Oh, Dallas, what you got before we get out of here?
So guys, what's next for you guys in music? What you got cooking up?
So we got a project coming out next Friday, the 26th. We drop in Memory Lane, you know what I'm saying? We've been putting this project together for a few months now, so you know, y'all gonna enjoy it.
I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to hear it. Who do your distro, Murda?
So I just I'm pretty sure Warner's distributing the project. I was signed to Interscope. I got out of my deal, so I'm about to redo a new deal right now. But I'm independent right now.
Perfect.
Come on now.
Well, man, it was good having y'all on here, man. It's always good to see you, Murda. Nice to meet you, Shorty, man. I can't wait to meet you in person, bro. I want to do some shit with you, Murda. I got to get with you and then meet you and Shorty do something.
Nah, for sure. We should definitely like link up, cook up, whatever. Like let's cook up, and then I can send the beats to Shorty. We could all get in together.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Well,
bye.
man,
nice meeting everybody.
Thank y'all, man.
Yeah. Y'all enjoy.
Y'all get up with you.
Yeah, y'all be safe out there, brother. God bless, man. I'll see y'all soon.
All right, you too. God bless.